What's popping, y'all? So listen, I know I'm like late for last week's episode or whatever the case may be, and I was just gonna say F it and just do the season finale episode from last night. But because I love y'all so much, and so many of y'all kept asking me about that damn review from last week, I went on ahead and this just gonna be a two-parter. Um, y'all gonna get episode one, not episode one, episode nine review first, then 10 review. And let me just say this again. If y'all don't see a review up of a show, don't be under all of my other comments asking me about that show, child. That's very tacky. All right. If y'all don't see it, it's a good reason why it's not there. And if you don't see it, just wait on it till you see it. And if you're waiting on it and waiting on it and waiting on it, and then you never seen it again, just let it be that. Like I got people all up under comments, under Tea Talk comments, Real Housewives comments, Love and Marriage Huntsville comments. Y'all stop doing that. All right? If it ain't there, it ain't the fuck there. And you'll be the first one to know when it get there. Love After Lockup. This is season 4, episode 9. What's love got to do with it? Not a damn thing. So Chaz and Branwen. So Chaz meets Branwen, stripper ass daughter, for the first time. She 19 years old and she ain't got no mama. All right. She's 19 and she's only lived with her mom for 6 months out of 19 years. So as far as I'm concerned, that's not her mama. That's just the woman that gave birth to her, and they're now trying to connect on some type of level. But it'll never be on a mother and daughter level. It just won't be. Forget green screen, y'all. I just got out the shower and all that stuff, so it's getting used to my skin or whatever. But yeah, that's just how I feel. I feel like at this point, y'all friends. Like I just feel like at 19, I think she's gone to a point where she just don't the fuck need you for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? She's being nice because she wants that level of something from you. But at this point, I really don't think your daughter. I don't even know the little girl name, so she's just gonna be called your daughter. I don't even think she cares enough to have you in her life in that way. And this is coming from a person that was adopted. I feel the same way about my real dad, mammy. I don't want nothing from that bitch. You know, as far as I'm concerned, I had a wonderful mama for, 30 years. You know what I'm saying? And what I didn't get from my real one, I got from my great auntie, which was my mama. So it's like, that's just, I don't know. I could be wrong, but I'm just saying, I know how that feels. Once you get an adult, you just don't yearn or long for that no more. You know what I'm saying? A friend is cool, but you're not beating yourself up about that situation. Then they go outside and then Branwen starts crying and all the rest of this stuff. And it's just like, Branwen, I really feel like your daughter done heard all of that from you before. And that's why she took it the way that she did. Yeah, she cried with you, but I think the only reason why she did that was so that you wouldn't be crying by your damn self. Because I'm going to show all that bullshit that you was giving her. She heard it all before. Moving on. I'm sorry, y'all. I got to wide hair up my ass about shit like that because I've been there and I know what that's like. So it's listen, we already know you won't dare to do damn much considering she 19 years old, just getting off of work out of the fucking strip club. She's meeting your boyfriend for the very first time. She coming out there in the bikini top. Titties all out, and she ain't got much damn titties as it is, but whatever little she got, they out, and it's around your damn boyfriend. Like she don't even have the common decency or the wherewithal to know how you should be presented in front of somebody else's damn man, especially your mama's. Whatever. So Indy and Harry. So Yolanda pops the hell up because that's what she did. Yolanda popped the hell up down to Lydia's house, and Indy is so damn confused. Excuse me, y'all. Indy is so damn confused as to how the hell I had to get my water. As to how the hell Yolanda popped her. She was so damn confused. She said, "Girl, how the hell you even know where the fuck I was at? Do you got a tracker on me or something? Because I sure ain't give you this woman address." But listen, Indy, your mama is a bounty hunter. She don't need your help to know where the hell you at. She do this for a living. All right. I don't even know why you were so damn shocked. I was actually glad to see Yolanda because somebody needed to come and spruce up this storyline that you got. Because as far as I'm concerned, I didn't understand why the fuck y'all was still on the show. He got you camped out down at his sister house while he's staying weeks at a time at Claudia's house. Whatever. So Indy tells Yolanda about Terry. And you know, Yolanda will handle it the same way any other woman would. Like, girl, I told you. I mean, she let her listen. I mean, she listened to her. She let her vent. You know, she ain't get her as much as she could have. But, you know, they came up with this scheme that, you know, she called Harry. Harry wanted her to pick her up from the sister house or somewhere close to the sister house. But it ain't going to be Indy. It's going to be Yolanda. And that shit took me out. Like, that shit had me screaming up here, girl. We can get to that when we get there. Thailand Chance. So Bobby comes back from being wherever she was at. I think she said she was at her friend's house or whatever. And Chance was glad that she's there because Chance felt like he owes her an apology face to face. So her and Bobby, they of course embraced each other. Bobby said, you know, listen, I ain't gonna leave you in the lurch like that again. I was in my feelings and in my bag because I just felt like you took this man's word over me. And I was on Bobby's side with that. So then Chance pulls Bobby outside and then they talk face to face. So he apologizes to her again or whatever. And then he lets her know about him buying the ring. At first she says, listen, this is way too fast. I don't necessarily know. But then she turns around and gives her blessings any damn way. But says, you know, at the first sign of any shady shit, yeah, you ain't got my blessing no more. I guess, child. Lacey and Anton. So Lacey meets with her sister Naomi for dinner. And Lacey tells her how Antoine has been making her feel. Simultaneously, Anton pulls up, and they both basically gang up on Anton, and I'm not mad at it. I'm really not. Anton is a complete mama's boy. And you can tell that by the way that he acts and the way that he handles shit. But at the same time, I do feel like prison does play a big part in him because he's just weird. You know what I'm saying? Like, even when he talks, he just so damn fidgety. I mean, is he withdrawing off of something? Because that's, I mean, and I'm not trying to be shady, but I'm asking, is he withdrawing off of something? Is he trying to stop pills? Is he trying to stop speed? Is he trying to stop acid? Like, what is it? Ecstasy? You know what I'm saying? Molly. Because the damn show, weed don't make you do all that. Weed will just give you an attitude if you ain't had it in a long time. It will give you an attitude. But I ain't never seen nobody just so, you know, just like, you know, can't sit still. Like, it's just a lot. But I'm not mad at what they gave him. I'm not. It's time to grow up, Anton. Grow the fuck up. That's how I feel about all you convicts up here. It's time to grow the fuck up. All of y'all are overgrown, rusty-ass adults at this point who's trying to become better members of society, and y'all need to do a better job of that. Chaz and Bronwyn, child. So Bronwyn outside still crying to her damn daughter that really don't need her no more. And then that's when I talked about what she said, that out of 19 years, she's only lived with her mama for 6 months. So boom, boom. Rick and Radine. Rick takes her out on a motorcycle. Rick, you wasting your time with Radine. Y'all have the same conversation. She wants you to be accepting of her wife that you don't know is her wife just yet. She wants you to accept something that was not a part of the plans, and I don't know why you still keep trying when she shows you blatantly to her face, she not finna leave Kay for you. That's never gonna happen, especially now that they're married. That's never gonna. It's not as simple as her leaving her for you at this point. And she made it that way. I don't know. Like, once we found out that she was married, their storyline just became non-existent to me at that point, and I just don't care to talk about it. Another relationship that I just don't really care to talk about is Kayla and Martell. Kayla did all of that huffing and puffing and gave all of that damn backdraft to only come back, slide herself over to the passenger seat of her damn car, allow him to come and drive. She's trying to explain herself. He's trying to tell her how to talk to him in her shit. Like, Kayla, I like you, but I don't need to see you on this show again. All right. I like you, Kayla. But I just don't need to see you on this show again because you giving all us sisters a bad damn name because there's no motherfucking way in hell a damn convict would have ever felt okay to be talking to me like that. And that shit, first of all, is he even able to drive? After third, whatever, Kayla. I was over from that point. So Indy and Harry. So like I said, Harry called Indy to meet up, but she didn't meet up with him. Yolanda picked him up instead. Moving on. Rick and Radine. So Kay calls while her and Rick are talking, and Rick calls that woman a pet convict. Oh dear God. Now, normally, I would have gotten Rick together for that because I understand you being upset with. Listen. If you said that to Radine, I wouldn't have been mad. But Kay really didn't do nothing to you, so I don't really know how I feel about you giving all of that to her. But at the end of the day, though, Rick, I get it. You don't know that bitch. Fuck that bitch. You don't know that bitch. That bitch ain't had no business being here. So that's just where that's at. So, and Rick said what he said. I don't even think Rick apologized, and I'm glad that he didn't because he said what the fuck he said. And if you're mad, you're mad. You don't have the right to put somebody in a predicament and then try to dictate how they're supposed to feel about it. That's your wife. That ain't got shit to do with him. That bitch ain't shit to him. So whatever he call her and however the hell she feels about it, or you for that matter, don't matter to him. And I'm on his side with that one. Moving on. Lacey and Antoine. So Antoine sees his mama. We find out that his mom got cirrhosis of the liver. Prayers going up to you, daughter, because my daddy died of cirrhosis of the liver, and his came quick. And he got on the list. But by the time he got on the list, it was so far gone, and they were scared that he was going to die on the table. You know what I mean? So, like, listen, cirrhosis of the liver ain't nothing to be played with. That's why y'all have to be careful about y'all amount of alcohol intake because that does start to weigh on your liver. Cirrhosis, that means that you had to been drinking young, like around 20s when you first could start drinking, probably even before then. And you just drink. Like that's all you do all day. Drink. Eventually, it will take a hold of your liver. And I really hope that y'all work out whatever it is that y'all need to work out. Because again, I've been there. Dealing with a parent who has cirrhosis of the liver, and it is not pretty. It is not cute. It ain't fun. So, that's for y'all to work out. Kayla and Martell. So Kayla stayed at a damn hotel the night after they got into an argument because he has to parole down to her house for 2 months. So he can't leave and go nowhere. So she decides that she's going to leave her house and go lay up in the hotel, I guess. So they come home, and then what always happens. He takes no accountability for anything. It's only about him and how he feels and what he said and how it made her. Let me tell y'all something. It couldn't have been me. See, listen. Oh my God. And the sad part about it is Martell think he's such a damn catch. Nigga, you would have been a damn catch if you on jail bait for the past 13 damn years. Niggas get out of jail for 13 years, broke and homeless. Broke, homeless, penniless, ain't got a Pinty or a Pinto to their damn name. Nigga, you still ain't damn free. You still got a report to do this, that, the third. You still got to answer to the damn white man. But you want to come here and try to drop your nuts as if you King Tedder somebody. I know you lying. Could have been me. Rick and Radine. So Ramona comes out to talk to Radine after she said that she wanted to walk away from Rick before she put her hands on. I hate when people do that. Let me walk away from you before I put my hands on you, before I do something I don't want to do. You don't have to tell me that, daughter, because if you really wanted to do that and if you was bad at it, you would have just did it. Just shut the fuck up and walk away. I don't need you to talk about what you could have done. You should have, would have, could have, because bitch, you didn't. Moving on. I was on Ramona's side. Ramona did not allow Radine to escape her fuckery and her fuck shit. She said, listen, I don't care how you try to slice it up. What is your end game? You're not emotionally invested in Rick at all. You act so repulsed whenever he wants to touch you, kiss on you, flirt with you, do flirty things that you're supposed to do with somebody that when y'all are together and all the rest of this stuff. You act like it's such a big damn deal, like it's gonna kill you to fucking do it, but yet you want to sit here and get mad and in your feelings when he constantly asks you, where is this going? What are we doing? This is nothing that we talked about while we was in jail. Like, you sound stupid as fuck. And I'm so glad that Ramona told you exactly what it was and she didn't mix no damn words. And however you felt, that's how the fuck you felt. Period. Chaz and Bronwyn. So Chaz paid over $500 on a hair salon. Like oh my, Chaz, you are another Deontay. The difference is I actually like Deontay. You're 55 years old. She breaks out in highs and starts crying when it's time to consummate y'all in the damn marriage. But she has no problem with you spending over $500 for her and her daughter hair. But she can't fuck you. She can't suck your dick. She can't jack you off. That scares her. She's scared to get intimate with you. But she don't mind taking your damn money. So much so to the point where when y'all went out to eat, your damn card declined. You had her damn stripper ass daughter to reach into that damn furrow that I really hope she had fumigated because it looked like it's full of damn fleas, mites, and ticks. Trying to sit up there and give Chaz much. Now listen, I don't really see it for Chaz like that. But girl, it's easy for you to sit up and pay for lunch considering you just got off of work, stripping, taking off your damn clothes for these dirty, greasy ass white men. Anyway, her male friend, another male friend of hers, Courtney, calls her in the middle of all of that, and Chaz asks her, you know, who it was and does he has anything to be worried about. Listen, I get it. Chaz is very insecure, but that's because Chaz is really sus. You know, he's suffering from the same thing Miss Benzino is suffering with. I'll be goddamned if I'm in my mid-50s still worried about what the fuck a bitch think about me. But that's a whole nother story for a whole nother day. But it's like, while I get that, I always side eye hoes that have all male friends, and you expect me to believe you ain't never fucked neither one of them. Now, don't get me wrong. It's possible to be a woman and hang around nothing but guys. But looking at you, Branwyn, looking at your daughter, considering how you view life, it's just hard for me to believe that out of all of these male friends, you've never done nothing with neither one of them. I'm just going to be looking at you, sis. Stop. Is he insecure? Absolutely. But you don't make his insecurities fade away, and you damn sure don't make it no better. So, whatever. Indy and Harry. So, Harry gets a surprise of his life child when he walked up in the sat in the car and he saw that it wasn't her, but it was actually Yolanda, baby. And let me tell y'all something about Miss Yolanda. Honey, I live for Miss Yolanda the long way. I do, because Miss Yolanda came up in there and cleared house. She let it be known. All of this that you trying to give me, son, I done heard it all before. Come home late, it seems you barely beat the sun. Tapping my shoulder, thinking you gon' get you some, smelling like some fragrance that I don't even wear. So if you want some loving, I suggest you go back there where you came from. Day to day with you is always something. Anyway, that's Sunshine Anderson. Heard all before. Harry, she done heard all that before. All of this rah-rah shit, scuba shit, this romantical shit, this nigga shit that you giving her, even though you ain't one. She done heard it all before. She did. That's why you can get over Indy like that, but you can't get over a real grown-ass woman like that. And I love the way Yolanda handled it. Yolanda said it straight up. My daughter ain't innocent. I already told my daughter how dumb, stupid, and delayed she is for setting up there, packing up her child and moving all the way up here. But let's be clear. You did nothing to help her stay. You did nothing to try to talk her out of not coming because her ass is still here. Like Tisha Campbell. She said, be clear. My daughter dumb And Terry's stupid too. Everybody involved up here just dumb. I said, you better come on through, Yolanda, using my word, stupid. And she was actually right, stupid. Everybody that's involved in this shit is stupid. Every last one of y'all. Listen, I don't know who more dumb, Terry or Indy. At this point, I feel like both of them hope. You know what? At the end of the day, she did what she had to do as a mama bear, and not only did she do that, she kicked his ass the hell up out her damn car and made his ass walk home, or walk to Terry house, or walk to Carla house, or walk to whoever house that he know around there. And I was on her side with that. That's it. That's all I got for episode 9. Now we finna hit down to episode 10. But before we do that, can y'all please do me a favor? Thank you. Whew. All right, you guys. Hold on. All right, for the timestamp purposes. So here we are. Love at the Lockup. This is season 4, episode 10. The Homewrecker and the Nervous Wreck. So Indian Harry. So Yolanda comes back. And then of course she didn't have to tell Indy what happened because Harry called her all upset and told her that the mama picked him up and dropped him off someplace or whatever, or wherever she dropped him off at, it wasn't where he was supposed to be. Let's just say that. She made that ass walk home. Yolanda tries to get her to come back to Maryland. I believe they're from Maryland, Baltimore, with her, but she's still saying that there's still some moments of love between them, and she doesn't want to make him feel like he was abandoned. You mean the way he's making you feel now, idiot? He got you and your daughter camping out at his sister's couch while he laid up with some little bobbly-headed ass stock pocket or his sister. Tyler and Chance. So Chance is planning on proposing to Tyler. Moving on. Rick and Radine. Radine says that Rick is still trying to figure out if she's going to live with him or stay with his parents, and she's over it. And then Radine tells her stepmama about her and Kay being married. And you know what? I appreciate the stepmama. The stepmama was really hurt. The stepmama was hurt that she went up and got damn married while being in marriage by proxy, while being in prison with Kay, and they didn't know nothing about that. And she's also hurt because of the way that she's doing Rick, because she feels like Rick is the much better person for her that could get her to where she needs to be. And she's just hurt. And I don't blame her for being hurt. She feels the same way we all feel. You dogging this man out, and all he ever done was try to be there for you. And instead of you just keeping it real with him and letting him know what it is, and then letting him decide on whether or not this is something that he wants to even be in, you sitting up here feeling like you got the right to make the choice for him. Then feel like you got the right to get mad when people call you out on your bullshit. Moving on. Lacey and Antoine. So Lacey takes Antoine to see his mama, who I said has stage 4 cancer. I said that beforehand. And his mama tells Lacey, because they go out to dinner. They have dinner. Because, Lacey says that she wants to try to work things out with Chrissy. And Chrissy says she wants to try to work things out for the sake of Anton. And then she lets her know about all of these other women and exes that he be texting and so on and so forth. Of course, he got upset about that. But listen, when you do people wrong, and you got to understand it from your mama's point of view. Your mama going through something that's life-threatening. Let's just call it what it is. It killed my daddy and countless others. So I'm on to show your mama not trying to, God forbid, not trying to leave this earth and knowing what's going on. Now, I think she's trying to leave with a clear conscience, if that's what's going to happen. I hope not. But because I lived through that and I know what that's like, and she already hit stage 4, Anyway, we'll get down when we get to that. So Daddy and Tiffany. So Daddy hangs out with Brady, I believe his name is, and says that he hasn't talked to Tiffany in almost a week. He's just give her some space because he hasn't called and texted her ass either, but he does misses her. And Brad does play devil's advocate, and I get what Brad is saying, but I will say this: in all fairness, Daddy did cut off Kayla and tried to cut off some other women, but then once she came out of the halfway house and pulled that damn stunt that she pulled with Curtis, I can't be all the way mad at him for reopening back up his options, because you stopped talking to me out of nowhere. Then to come to find out, I had to find out why you stopped talking to me, and it's because you started talking to Curtis. So how was he supposed to know that you wouldn't have tried to have him and Curtis juggling them around at the same time? I mean, I'm just saying, cause and effect. What we have going on between Daddy and Tiffany is cause and effect. Her cause had made that effect happen. So, hey, moving on. Although I appreciate Brady for being devil's advocate. So Chaz and Branwyn, they still ain't fucked. Moving on. I love Rick and Ramona's relationship, well, friendship. Seeing them play karaoke together, you could tell they're genuine friends. I don't think there's ever been a situation where they ever laid down and did anything. I believe that they're both genuine friends with each other, and I appreciated seeing that. And I appreciated seeing Rick have fun with his homegirl instead of sitting around here poking around and trying to poke and prod and pull out information out of Radine ass. Moving on, Harry and Indy. So Indy decides to go back home with her mama. Good. And Coco was here for it, baby. Coco was here for it. Coco said, we going back home to Maryland, finally. While you sitting over there talking about something, you don't think Coco really understands what's going on. Nah, Coco understands exactly what's going on. Coco could clearly see that Harry is not there. And she could clearly see that him not being there is making you hurt. And she could clearly see all of this shit that's going on. So she's glad to be going back home to her grandmama, her uncles, her other sister, a place where she knows people and where she has friends, instead of being at home playing with you on somebody else's floor all damn day. Coco know what's going on. Stop it. Anyway, Harry finally decides to call her, and she tells him about her leaving, and now he wants to meet up with her before she leaves, I guess. Kayla and Martell. So Kayla throws him a small little gathering down at his house for him being home out of the halfway house for 2 months, and blah, 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 blah. So Bobo wonders if Kayla has the patience to deal with Martell, because after 13 years of not being together, they should still be in the honeymoon stage, not breaking up every 15 damn minutes. And I was on Bobo's side with that. I was on her side with that, and she is that's true shit. That's true shit. He been locked up for 13 years, and all y'all have done since y'all got out was fuss and argue. Did you eat? Well, you did, but does it mean anything? I'm on this show 5 minutes after y'all got the arguing and fussing about something. Moving on. And while you edit Kayla, you need to find out who the hell Anna is, because Anna called his phone during the middle of his interview. And find out who Anna is, girl. So Chaz and Branwyn. Case in point, Chaz wasted more money, wasted more lingerie, wasted more of his time with Branwyn, because right when he was finally going to consummate their marriage, she breaks out into tears and, oh, I'm just so nervous. I don't know why I'm so nervous. I'm just ready to go home and unpack my stuff. And da-da-da. Another damn Deontay. Moving on. Tyler and Chance. Chance proposes to Tyler and Tyler accepts. I feel as though it's real stupid. I think it's real stupid. Them girls won't even really down for it like that. The oldest daughter kept complaining. She talked about how cold it was. She ain't want to stand outside to hold signs for her mom to get married. I personally don't think them daughters really fool with Chance like that. I don't. I just think they're kids. And it's making their mama happy, so they're just gonna go along with it. But do I thoroughly think that them gals give two holy hells about Chance? I don't think so. But whatever. Lacey and Antoine. So on the way home from the mama house, Lacey tells her what Christy told her about him texting other women and blah, blah, blah. And he does what Anton does and gets upset and rips off his mic and don't want to film no more. Then the next day, production calls Lacey, and Lacey tells them that she don't think that she can tell him that she don't want to be with him because, you know, she's scared of him relapsing, going back to jail or using again and blah, blah, blah. And she thinks that him being on the show is the problem. And maybe if they're not filming no more, he'll get his life together. Lacey, you're just being an idiot. This is how I feel. You're just being an idiot. Your 38-year-old ass really sat up here and said that Antoine is the man of your dreams. Really? Daddy and Tiffany. So Daddy meets with Tiffany for dinner, and both of them talk, and then both of them decide that they basically gonna work on their relationship. They did talk about bringing in another woman down to that bed. Now Tiffany, let me tell you something. I call Daddy for a reason. And if you think for 1 minute don't no other hoe want your man, you will be a fool and a half to invite another bitch down to your bed. I'm just gonna be real. If he was uglacious, whatever, but pick your poison, Tiff. Pick your poison. But you claim you bisexual. You like licking click every now and again. You like carpet munching, you know, from time to time and all that or whatever. So I mean, it might work, but not right now, girl. Focus on you and your man. Anyway, Indy and Harry. So the update is Harry is with Terry now. Who cares? Who cares? Who cares? Who cares? Terry is an idiot. Terry is dumb. Like at this point, I honestly believe that Terry is more dumb than Indy at this point because you clearly see what he had going on with her and the shit that he was putting her through, and he was basically juggling the both of y'all, and you didn't mind it. So you now seem to think that because now that he's somehow gonna clean up his act and he's somehow gonna be the man for you that he wasn't gonna be to her. Listen. The updates that I done got on Harry is still doing the same damn thing. Harry ain't changed. My thing about Harry is you got all of this time to be playing around with these women. Where's the time that you have for Ava? 10 episodes and we only seen you one time in one episode with your daughter, and that was the end of the damn episode. But you got all this time to be kikiing and fooling online and parlaying and fiddling around with Terry and Indy and Lord knows who else around there. But no time for your daughter, I guess. Moving on. Rick and Radine. So Rick tells Radine for the last time how he really feels about what's going on. Radine tells him about being married to Kay. Rick handled it the best way that he knew how, which was to just be Rick about it. You know, try to say, oh, well, you know, hey, is this, you know, I understand it now. And, you know, now it makes more sense. And, just, keep your head up and blah, 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 blah. And Radine in the confessional talk about something. Oh, well, I'm still going to have Rick. Rick is still going to be around. You know, Rick isn't going anywhere. Like, I'm not understanding what you need Rick for. Clearly, you got a family that don't mind helping you, giving you money and doing this and doing that. So what do you need Rick for? You don't want him. So what do you need him for? His money that you claim that you're not taking from him? Anyway, that's it. That's all I got. I ain't got no more to give y'all. I'm glad that this season is over with. Am I going to watch the other ones? I don't know, y'all. Okay. I really don't. Y'all saw how I just started falling off of it. But that's because I'm just getting burnt out with watching TV all damn day, y'all. That's another reason why y'all don't see these reviews like that, because sometimes I just get damn tired of sitting in front of a TV and watching it. Sometimes I just get damn tired of taking notes. Sometimes I just get damn tired of getting up here on camera and trying to ad-lib and be funny and do this and do that. It'd be a lot sometimes, y'all. Sometimes I just need a break. I need a mental break. From Love at the Lockup, Housewives, Love and Marriage, Huntsville, Candy in the Gang. I need a break from the tea talks to the panels to the live. I need a break. Okay. But here y'all go. I kept my promise. I said I was gonna get it to you. I'm gonna get it to you. And here it is. And with that, y'all be good, y'all be safe, y'all be blessed. And until tonight for the Love and Marriage Huntsville live review, I will holla at y'all then. Bye.